Macmillan Audio presents Plum Spooky by Janet Evanovich. Read for you by Lorelei King.
Sometimes you get up in the morning, and you know it's going to be one of those days. No toothpaste left in the tube, no toilet paper on the cardboard roll, hot water cuts out halfway through your shower, and someone's left a monkey on your doorstep. My name is Stephanie Plum, and I'm a bail bonds enforcement agent for Vincent Plum Bail Bonds. I live in an unremarkable apartment on the outskirts of Trenton, New Jersey. Usually I live alone with my hamster Rex, but at 8:30 this morning, my roommate list was enlarged to include Carl the monkey. I opened my door to go to work, and there he was, on a leash hooked to my doorknob. A note was attached to his collar. "Hi, remember me? I'm Carl, and I belong to Susan Stitch. Susan is on her honeymoon, and she knows you'll take good care of me until she returns." First, let me say that I've never wanted a monkey. Second, I barely know Susan Stitch. Third, what the heck am I supposed to do with a little bugger? 20 minutes later, I parked my Jeep Wrangler in front of the bonds office on Hamilton Avenue. Carl followed me out of the car and into the office, hugging my pants leg like a 2-year-old. Connie Rizzoli, the office manager, peered around her computer. Connie had a lot of big Jersey hair, a freshly waxed upper lip, and breasts no amount of money could buy. Lula, the office file clerk and wheelman, stood hands on hips. "That better not be what I think it is. I hate monkeys. You know I hate monkeys." "It's Carl," I told her. "Remember when we busted Susan Stitch for failing to appear, and remember her monkey Carl?" "What are you doing with him?" "He was attached to my doorknob with a note. Susan went on a honeymoon and left him with me." "I don't like the way he's looking at me. It's creepy." Lula is a former hoe, and she's only moderately altered her wardrobe to suit her new job. Lula somehow manages to perform the miracle of squeezing her plus-size body into petite-size clothes. Her hair was blonde this week. Her skin was brown as always, her spandex tube dress poison green, her shoes were 4-inch spike-heeled Via Spigas. It came as no surprise that the monkey was staring at Lula. Everyone stared at Lula. I didn't command that much attention in my jeans, girl-cut red t-shirt, and inadequate swipe of lash-lengthening mascara. Not only did I feel like a bran muffin in a bakery case filled with eclairs, I was also the only one not packing a gun. My eyes are blue, my hair is brown, and my favorite word is cake. I was married for 10 minutes in another life, and I'm not inclined to repeat the mistake anytime soon. There are a couple men in my life who tempt me, just not with marriage. One of those tempting men is Joe Morelli. He's a Trenton cop with bedroom eyes and bedroom hands, and everything else you'd want to find in your bedroom is top of the line. He's been my off-again, on-again boyfriend for as long as I can remember, and last night he was on again. The second guy in my life is Carlos Minoso, a.k.a. Ranger. Ranger's been my mentor, my employer, my guardian angel, and he's gotten as intimate with me as a man can get. But Ranger has never totally qualified as a boyfriend. Boyfriend might suggest an occasional date, and I can't see Ranger going there. Ranger is the sort of guy who slips uninvited into a girl's dreams and desires and refuses to leave. "What's happening with Martin Munch?" Connie asked me. "Vinny's in a rant over him. Munch is a big-ticket bond. If you don't drag his ass into court by the end of the month, our bottom line won't be good." This is the way things work in the bail bonds business. A guy gets accused of a crime, and before he's released back into society, the court demands a security deposit. If the accused doesn't happen to have $50,000 under his mattress to give to the court, he goes to a bail bonds agent, and that agent posts the bond for the accused for a fee. If the accused doesn't show up for his court date, the court gets to keep the bondsman's money until someone like me hauls the accused back to jail. My ferret-faced cousin Vinny owns the bonds office on paper, but he's backed by his father-in-law, Harry the Hammer. If Vinny writes too many bad bonds and the office runs in the red, Harry isn't happy. And you don't want a guy with a name like Harry the Hammer to be unhappy. "I've been looking for Munch all week," I said to Connie. "It's like he's dropped off the earth." Martin Munch is a 24-year-old genius with a doctorate in quantum physics. For whatever reason, Munch went postal.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?